We are what we choose to become. I think these words are so important to realize because often we get stuck in an identity that is not truly us, and it's based on an old story that we keep telling ourselves over and over again until it becomes the belief or the perception that we have about ourselves that we're living in. And because we have this perception about ourselves, this identity manifests into future versions of us. And so if we know that concept, we can now choose to let go of the things that are not serving us for our highest good. We can choose any vision or any characteristic or thing that we want to embody within our lives so that we can design the lives in a way that is in full alignment with our deepest core. And I think this idea of knowing that the identity that you've built around yourself is very freeing. It's very freeing to know that this old story or this old perception that you've had of yourself or that you've carried for so long with you is not truly you. And if you become aware of that, you can change it, and you can change the story of your life. Because when you change your identity, you change your life. The people who changed the world were the people who were visionaries, people who could see future versions of themselves and of their dreams and of the world, in how they were going to impact and serve humanity or the world in some way or form. And this vision was living for them and in them, in their minds and in their bodies, and therefore it was created. Their identity was not based on their current reality, but their identity was based around the vision that they had, which was so alive for them that it came to life. This is the secret to life, is to think better than that you feel, to think better than that the situation is, because what you think is what turns into reality. And I keep repeating this just because it's such a basic understanding of how reality is born, and how you can apply that to your life today. You don't need a degree in, I don't know, like you don't need to be a professor to understand this. This is very basic information that could completely change your life if you apply it to your life. If you can be more focused on what it is that you want to manifest into this reality, and it can be more real in your mind than that this reality is right now, and you can feel it in your body already, then this is what you're going to manifest into reality. This is really how simple it is. And when you're too close to the situation and you're so caught up in everything that's happening to you, and you feel like you're a victim of your reality, that you're not actually seeing your reality for what it truly is. Because when you zoom out and you see the big picture of everything that's happening within your life, then you can see that these challenges are there to make you grow. And these challenges don't define you, but what does define you is how you deal with it, is how you grow from it, and how you can become a more powerful and empowered person after this challenge. You see, every dream that you're trying to manifest into your life, or every vision that you're trying to manifest into your life, it doesn't come without the challenges. It doesn't come without a little bit of struggle, a little bit of hassle, a little bit of discomfort. Because if there wouldn't be a challenge, then you wouldn't be able to grow. So if you're going to change your identity, you can also expect some challenges coming your way, just because you're not used to being this person yet. You're gonna experience some of the growing pains when you are growing. It's just as growing up, when you're just growing so fast and You probably know these kids that they grew so fast and they have these growing pains in their muscles. And this is exactly what happens when you're changing your identity or you're shifting your identity. You're going to experience some of these growing pains, but they will make you stronger in the end. You will end up being the upgraded version of you by just changing the story and affirming it into your life through your thoughts and through your envisioning of who you want to be and what you want your life to look like every single day. Then these growing pains are just simply part of the process. And if you get that big picture, then you're not going to be discouraged by every bump that you get in the way. You're not going to be discouraged by every objection that you get. You just keep going because you are so focused on the end result that this end result is going to manifest inevitably, simply by changing your identity, by choosing to become the vision that you hold of you, instead of the story that you've kept telling yourself for so long.